What went through your mind when you heard those comments from the president last night?
It was sort of shock and dismay that I always, knew that that was a possibility. But there's then the process of how you deal with it, and then how you actually call up and tell your family that the president is mocking you when you've been a victim of a crime.
I mean, and today the president said he had no regrets about what he said. I guess that doesn't surprise you.
No, it doesn't. As someone who actually covered this president on the campaign trail for 18 months, I'm very familiar with his MO. Interviewed him a couple of times, and that didn't surprise me. I wish he had surprised me in that, but it was what it was.
For all the president's talk about Gianforte being a tough guy and a tough cookie, I mean, he was such a tough cookie that he was misleading initially about what he actually did to you, as were people in his campaign.
Yes, no, he lied about me until he realized there was audio and eyewitnesses. That that it was not the actions of a tough cookie. A tough cookie doesn't attack someone out of nowhere without provocation for asking a question about healthcare policy. The police actually asked me afterwards, was there anything about the Congressional Budget Office that might have set him off? And then lie about it. That's not the action of a tough cookie. That's the action of a coward.
Yeah, and a coward lies about it, which is what he did, and his campaign people did as well. So, I mean, I just really find it amazing that the president is praising him as a tough cookie when this is a guy who assaulted you out of nowhere and then lies about it. It's just incredible to me. Your publication, The Guardian, said in a statement that the president should apologize for these comments. Do you want an apology?
I mean, it would be great if there was one. I'm not holding my breath. I mean, my concern is not about my situations as much as it is with Jamal Khashoggi and everything going on in the world. That the signal this sends about how the United States and how the President of the United States views journalists, when 44 journalists have been killed this year, is what's really the concern. That, what I'm going through, it's not fun. I'll get over it. But there are people reporting all across the world right now who are actually, in fear of their lives, and that what this does is a blank check for governments who want to crack down on a free press in places that don't have the First Amendment.